Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. We've got a Salomon QST 106 for you today. I think it's one of the sharpest looking skis in the industry, especially given this pretty sweet base graphic. So great job by Salomon, just off the top, getting this thing looking pretty darn sharp. But remains the same ski that we saw last year, so it takes the changes from 2 years ago and carries those forward into 2024, the only difference being this graphic change. But we had an absolute blast on this thing over the past 2 years. Definitely when they changed it to a little bit more of a straighter, little bit more tapered cut, more playful feel. I think that resonated with a lot of skiers and really kind of move people into that QST 106 discussion in terms of playful freeride ski that also has some power behind it. They kind of kept that athlete inspiration with a slightly longer turn radius in the QST 106 versus the other skis in the QST line, which generally have shorter arcs. And that kind of gives this thing a little bit more direct access to the fall line for more aggressive skiing, a little bit more high performance. But overall, really, really fun ski for advanced expert skiers who spend most of their time in search or in deep and soft snow. We do have their full poplar wood core in this ski. Also have 2 zones of CFX material, so carbon and flax stringers woven into the shovel and through the tail. Gives the ski quite a bit of responsiveness and energy. So even if you find yourself on trail or needing to load up the ski, you get great responsiveness out of the shovel and the tail due to those carbon and flax stringers. Doesn't add a whole lot of weight as well, so kind of keeps the ski more maneuverable, more energetic. They also use their double sidewalls in this ski, so this orange area probably shows up on camera here. Above the sidewall underfoot is a full width ABS material that's just more dense and stiffer than the other sidewall material. That gives you a sense of greater stability and edge grip underfoot. Just kind of increases the overall dampness of the ski, especially if you find yourself on anything firmer or more technical. So pretty cool, just a nice idea to get the underfoot zone of the ski a little bit beefed up. Also have cork damplifier in the tips and in the tails, so that's helping to stabilize the ski and reduce chatter and vibrations. Works really well. We've seen a lot of applications of either cork or elastomer, rubber, mostly used in the ends of the skis to reduce those vibrations. Works really well. Cork does a great job as well, and especially in this ski. So, nice sophisticated build here from Salomon. It does come at a cost of weight. This is the 189, so this is the long length for sure. 2,163 grams, no metal in this ski. So, they use it, either the cork or the wood, that double sidewall, those extra materials do add up. Overall, just core thickness as well. So it's, it adds up, but it still has that lively, energetic feel to it for sure. In terms of rocker and taper shape, this ski does fall a little bit more on the dramatic side of the spectrum. That's kind of the freeride influence in the QST line. 20 meter turn radius in this 189, so that's kind of how they're keeping it a little bit longer. Little cheat sheet on the back here goes down to 19 at the 181, 18 at the 173, and so on. So it does get a meter shorter as you go down in length. But still relatively longer than the rest of the skis in the QST line. Some nice positive camber underfoot. I think that camber combines really well with the CFX, with the double sidewall to give this ski a really, really fun turning character. It's easy to get into the shovel of the ski due to that taper shape. So this is kind of one of those bigger changes from 2 years ago. The older ski had less taper, so it was a longer effective edge. This one a little bit sharper, pointier up at the top, cuts through soft snow really well. Also just gives you a nice, easy entry into the turn. And then from a rocker perspective, it is pretty long, pretty low. Nothing crazy dramatic here, but definitely has that floaty nature to it for sure. And then in the tail, Nice long, low rocker profile here. This kind of lack of splay at the end gives it slightly more of that directional feel. That kind of pairs well with that longer turn radius to make it feel nice and direct and aggressive in the fall line. But again, kind of that pointier taper shape here, widest point of the ski right about here. It gives this tail more of a rudder-like feeling. Super easy to maneuver in soft snow, as well as just leaving it able to go through crud and chop pretty easily. But definitely has that floaty feel to it that a lot of skiers, kind of that modern freeride skier, is really looking for these days. And Salomon does it about as good as any of them in the realm of soft snow and powder. There's not a whole lot of on-trail application here. Softer groomer's fine. Anytime you're looking at anything firmer, hard pack, stuff like we have here in Vermont, narrower will offer a better grip for sure. But for its width, it's not too bad at all. But we've had a blast on these. Given that new sharp graphic, I think we'll see a lot of these move this year. So make sure you check out this Salomon QST 106 here at skiessentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.